Welcome back to Headlines and Heartlines, the podcast where we go beyond the headlines to learn the stories, struggles, and heart behind the people who shape our communities. My name is Vanessa Brazier. I'm your host, and I'm the owner and publisher of Bluebonnet News of Texas. Today, I am joined by Kem Kirkham Arnold, an entrepreneur, traveler, business owner, and a woman who seems to thrive on saying yes to new adventures when most people would hesitate. Kem is the owner of Horizon Hospice, a business centered around compassion and care during life's most difficult moments. But that's only part of her story. Over the last few years, she has owned a food truck. She has invested in Airbnb properties. She has 2 now. I think they're both in Branson, right? Mm-hmm. And she pursues opportunities with a boldness that reflects her entrepreneurial spirit. She's also the daughter of the late Tookie Kirkham, the former county judge of Liberty County, Lloyd Tookie Kirkham, and Cordelia Kirkham. And she is sister to Kelly. That in itself is a whole story. Kelly Kirkham. Her roots in the community are deep in Tarkington, and her story is just as deep. And if that wasn't enough, Kem also loves traveling to historic sites across the country. I never know where she's going to be when I call her. Today, she just happened to be available for me. You never know. Today we're talking about family, business, risk-taking, compassion, travel, and what it means to build a life here in Tarkington, and a life that is built by curiosity and courage. Welcome to Headlines and Heartlines, Kem.
Thank you.
Did you like my intro?
That was nice.
That made you sound good, huh?
You did. we can stop right there.
No. What was it like growing up in Tarkington? I guess you grew up here in the 70s. I'm telling your age now.
Yes, born in 1968 in Cleveland Hospital and grew up on 787, which at that time was 105. Mm-hmm. And then mom and dad sold and moved over here 2518 and 105 when the new road came through, and been here all my life. It's changed and going to continue to change, but we still have the deep grassroots in the Southern hospitality.
And you live just a stone's throw from your mom.
Mom and dad moved over here across the road from us right after we built. Yeah.
And announced it's just your mom, but it's
is
good that you're close, that she's here and you're able to help her.
Oh, yes.
So what are some of your favorite memories of growing up as their child? You probably should save the stories of Kelly, because those might get a little bit too funny.
I tried to raise her right.
I tried to raise her right.
Some of the memories we had was family time. Mom and dad worked outside a lot. They combined, and we grew up with the agriculture life background. We showed just an all-around great experience who's made us and molded us as to who we are.
Now, wasn't your dad retired from Texaco or something like that?
He did. Daddy went to work when it was Jefferson Chemical, and then Texaco, and then Huntsman. Whenever John Huntsman bought out, Daddy retired. And that's whenever he was appointed county judge when Dempsey Henley passed away, and then he ran 2 more consecutive terms and then retired from county judge.
How many years total was he county judge? Do you know?
4, 8. No.
More than 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, he was so well known. Did you feel pressure growing up, or did it inspire you?
Both.
Both?
Yes. He was an inspiration, with today being early voting day. That was his most favorite time. He thrived on elections because he was so political minded. And of course, today I got up, took mom to the polls, and been keeping up with it. But yes, it was some pressure. Even before he was judge, he still held us to a pretty high standard.
Now, we're recording this on Monday, May 18th, and it is early voting for the May 26th runoff election. So we've got 1 week of early voting and then the election.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to be
over. Pretty important one. Yeah, me too. I think everyone's just kind of tired
the
of
mailers and the
politics
text messages.
Yes. I don't even look at the mailers anymore. So what lessons did your parents instill in you that still guide you today?
Lessons. You can do anything you set your mind to do. Be yourself. And whatever decision you make, like you make your bed, you lay in it. Whatever decision you make, that's what you go with.
Okay. What kind of sibling was Kelly growing up? I have to get one in there about Kelly.
I'm almost 9 years.
You're close.
I'm almost 9 years older than Kelly. So one Christmas I asked Santa for a baby alive, and the next August she was born. So I got my baby alive, and she was always and still is like just like another child, more or less. I mean, because I carried her, I played with her, I drug her
Baby
around.
Alive is a doll brand, by the way.
Yes. That's a doll brand.
Not one of those reborn things.
No,
Yeah.
no. A Baby Alive was a doll brand that could eat, drink, move, all that kind of stuff.
So you were your mom's little helper.
Yes, because I was almost 9 years old. She's in August, I'm in September. So it was a gap, but it was good.
Okay, good. You've owned multiple businesses over the years. Where do you think that entrepreneurial spirit comes from?
Probably from Dad, but the hard work and the not giving up would be Mom and him.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mama, I'll put her up against anybody.
And she worked for the school district, right?
She did. She worked for Tarkington School for 32 years. And then she, before that, when her and Dad first got married, she worked downtown for Maxwell House Coffee.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, she did.
Easier drive maybe back then.
She did board components.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Well, some people are afraid to try new things. I know when I started Bluebonnet News, I had to kind of step out on faith, and it's hard to step out on faith. But if you feel like you're doing the right thing, then, I guess you've had to do that multiple times, though, because you did that with your hospice business, and that's been a big success.
Yeah, in 2016, started Texas Elite Hospice. That's our LLC, and then our DBA is Horizons Hospice. Been very successful and blessed with a great team through those years. And then, of course, I had Southern and Soul, the food truck. Kelly and Mom and I really loved that and miss it tremendously.
Gumbo and cornbread.
Miss that tremendously, but
that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and we were not able to work it daily like it needed to be worked.
Yeah.
And Jason Cannon from over Liberty, he bought it, and he is set up there in Liberty and is doing great.
It's good to see it still being used at least.
Oh yeah, it makes me happy. And then we have the two.
But it says gumbo is good.
I don't know. He has barbecue. He's front porch barbecue.
Okay.
And then we have Taney Como Condo. That's on Lake Taney Como in Branson. And
Can you spell that? You're saying Taney?
Taney. The county is Taney County.
Okay.
Missouri. So it's Taney Como.
But that's in Branson area. Okay.
It's right there on Lake Taney Como. And then we have the Grand Getaway that's also in Branson. It's a log cabin tucked away in the woods.
How'd you get into that?
Just travel. And, I thought as many times as we're going to go to Branson because it's close. Scott and I, we started looking at Airbnbs probably about 4 years ago. And we went to Durango, Colorado, and it was well over $1 million. So I knew I had to scale way back quick. And I wanted someplace I could fly in less than 2 hours or drive less than 9. And he suggested Branson. We went up there and bought.
And Scott, that's her husband. You want to tell him that people are his last name?
Scott Lewis.
Scott Lewis.
He grew up in Polk County. He's a big Sandy boy.
Big Sandy.
His great-grandpa, was over Camp Ruby, which was like Fostoria is here. So he's rooted there like I'm rooted here.
So he was a big supporter of getting the Airbnbs going.
Yeah.
Is it listed on Airbnb or is it listed on VRBO or something?
It's on 6 different listings.
6 different ones.
Yeah, both of them are.
Okay. How would you find them if you wanted to rent one?
They're both on Facebook.
Okay.
The Grand Getaway's on Facebook. Taney Como Condo's on Facebook. The booking link is there. Or a lot of people just reach out to me.
Is it busy all the time?
All the time.
Golly.
Yeah.
I didn't realize people would be going to Branson all year round, but I guess.
Well, January, February is the slow season. That's when I like to go. It's not as touristy. A lot of things are closed, like the water parks, of course, because it gets so cold. But
Top of the Rock is the best part anyway.
Yeah.
I like going to the Top of the Rock. Yeah, ride the golf cart all through the caves and stuff.
And they're fixing to open up the park that's sunk, the golf course that's sunk.
Oh, yeah.
They have finished excavating it, and I think it's going to be named after Payne Stewart.
Is that going to be part of the golf course tour?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. If anyone ever gets up to Branson, if you ever rent one of our cabins, go to Top of the Rock. You can rent a golf cart and you can drive around all through these caverns and across
bridges
these
and
suspended
waterfalls.
bridges and everything else. And yeah, we went through the waterfalls, and I happened to park my husband underneath one of the waterfalls a couple of times.
Yeah, it's cold. That water's cold.
It's like I'm driving, so yeah, we're going under the water. We're going under the waterfall, and I might just sit here for a second.
At Taney Como, we like to go to that one with the grandkids because it has indoor pool, outdoor pool, the playground, the creek, the trout. You can fish for trout right there.
Some people are afraid to try new things. They're afraid to try new ventures like this. How is it that you go into these different business ventures without fear of failure?
I guess that would be faith and a good business plan.
Yeah. So you plan it all out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the Journey Junction, that's your
newest thing.
Like I have nothing else on my plate to
Yeah,
do.
you sent me a friend request for it the other day, or a follow.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what Journey Junction is.
So the Journey Junction is a travel advisor, travel agent business that I have decided I wanted to do because of traveling. I want those extra perks and willing to pass them down to anybody.
So that's your magazine that you started?
No.
No.
That's just
okay.
tours that we're fixing to start taking.
Oh, you're going to start leading tours? Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness.
Whenever I worked at Cleveland Hospital, I was over the senior circle and took a group to Hawaii, and we went to Colorado, all over Louisiana. So I've used them for quite a while.
Okay, so Journey Junction is just a traveling group.
Mm-hmm. No, travel agent advisor.
Agent, is that, but you own that? Okay. All right, and so is there an age group that you like to travel with best?
Any age group, yeah.
So young and old.
Young and old.
Okay. You can you've traveled so much that you know the good places for an adventure. Mm-hmm. Based on the age groups, I guess.
Working on a destination wedding right now to Greece. Just brought a family back from a weekend stay in San Antonio, SeaWorld, riverboat ride. Have a trip planned to Branson next year whenever Sight and Sound opens to see the new movie that's out or the new production that's out. So there's several things in the making.
How do you have time for all of it?
Well, just have to work it in.
That's what people ask me when they say, how do you have time for things? Well, we don't watch a lot of TV.
No. If my TV is on 10 hours a year, that's a lot. Like half the time I have to find the remote.
Yeah, that's us too. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch TV.
Yeah, we watch very little. And there's not a whole lot to watch most of the time. What's the biggest risk you've ever taken in business?
Probably the hospice company.
The hospice.
Yeah, because
you had to buy out other people to get it going.
It had to have partners, then turn around and buy your partners out. Mm-hmm. And with it being federally funded, the guidelines, restrictions that you're under, and then having as many employees as we do. We probably have 30, 35 employees, so that always bears on me failure, and then that's other people's income.
How many clients do you take on a year through the hospice business?
That varies.
Okay.
Yeah, that varies.
Hundreds?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, all right. Have there ever been moments where you've gone, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which business has caused you that? Is it all of them, or is it just...
the food truck. Whenever I opened up the window at a rodeo and there was like 40 people standing in line, I was like, oh gosh, what have we done?
But it was something you did with Kelly, and it was fun for y'all.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. And then, of course, like I said, the hospice, that's been the biggest challenge.
So what have these different businesses taught you about people?
Lots of things on different levels. Hospice, that's a very intimate time, end of life and grieving and sensitivity. So everyone is, you need to treat everyone like it's your family.
Yeah.
And then
it's a very tender time.
Oh, it is. Then the traveling, that's just kicking off, but that's fun because that's something I like to do. And then the Airbnbs, people will steal from you at the drop of a hat.
So I asked, so when an idea comes to you, what makes you decide whether you should pursue it? Is you start with a business plan, and then what? Do you look to see if there's competition, or
no? Really, you just go the market. What, like the two Airbnbs? We bought the cabin first. Mm-hmm. Went to Branson, looked around, met with the realtor, saw what the market was, profits and loss, incomes. Okay. But I knew we were going to use it a lot, so it wasn't just strictly for income.
So you
'Cause we
started
go
with
every
one
6
house. That was the
log cabin.
log cabin, and then you got the second one. Okay.
Got the condo, and that's why it's called the Grand Getaway for the grand kids. So that's the whole purpose.
Okay. And so, but you don't have to manage them on a daily day. But you have people that are there to help manage that. And
Thousand Hills is our management company for both.
Okay.
And they take care of the cleaning, the booking, the grounds, everything. They're
That makes
great.
it nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that does. So, what drew you to hospice? Changing gears here.
I was working at the hospital, and there was a marketing position that came up, and
Yeah.
I saw that was something that I might like to do, and just went from there. And that was in 2010, 2011.
What was it that you liked about it?
People, interaction with people,
Okay.
health fairs, events, birthdays, just being with the people.
Okay. Has working in hospice changed your perspective on life and death?
Yes, definitely. It's fragile. Life is fragile, and a lot of times people don't realize how hospice can come in and be a benefit. Hospice is seemed very much as strictly end of life, and it's not. We've had some on service for well over a year, and they think that it's payments and everything is covered under their Medicare Part A. And it's like the hospital is coming to you. You have your nurses, your medications, your physician, your supplies, your CNA, certified nursing assistant.
Is it 24-hour?
No, it's not. The nurse upon admission does a full assessment, and then everything comes off of that assessment and can be changed with change of condition of the one on service.
Is hospice at home only, or is it at
Anywhere they are. They can be
a hospital?
They can be at a hospital. They can be at a SNF, which is a skilled nursing facility, a managed care, which is like an old folks' home, or at their home, at a sibling or a child's home.
Okay.
Anywhere they are. Personal care home.
And who decides that they need hospice?
The family can make the decision. A physician can make that decision, or the individual themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
The individual themselves, but it still has to be approved by a doctor, correct?
Doctor has to give the orders, but
Okay.
a family member can elect, and the patient can elect hospice. Yeah, because it's a Medicare benefit.
Okay.
So if they meet the criteria, they cannot be denied.
What's the criteria?
That you have a disease, a non-reversible disease that could claim your life in 6 months or less.
Oh.
And not seek aggressive treatment.
So it could be organ failure and things like that.
If you're in renal failure, you cannot be on dialysis. If you have some sort of cancer, you cannot continue to see the oncologist. And that's because Medicare...
So it's like closing a door on the treatment.
If they're tired of taking treatment and see that there's no end, then they can elect to discontinue that treatment and come on service. And a lot of times, believe it or not, with cancer patients, they will improve. Whenever they get that continuous care at home and not having go back and forth and having the chemo or the radiation, they'll improve. And we've actually had ones on service that's improved so much that we've discharged them, which is great.
Really? And they lived for a while after?
Yep. And
That's amazing.
If they start that decline with it being a Medicare Part A benefit, you can elect to come on or off.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with it. When Dad died from his stroke, we were in doctor's care at a hospital. So
a lot of people think it's the last final hours of life, and it's not. It's not. We have families go on service, and they still continue to travel. They still have a full, productive life.
what do you think families need most during those final moments with a loved one?
Help and love. Yep, caregiver burnout is big, and you don't see it. If you're the caregiver, you do not see it because that is your mission to take care of your loved one. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times they will get sick and end up in the hospital before the other one.
What do you think are some misconceptions about hospice care?
Oh, yes, very much. People still see it. When hospice was originally wrote, it was for cancer patients only in the final stages of life. So hospice is still viewed as gathering around grandma's bed and she passes away, which it's not.
Yeah.
If there is a condition that they qualify for, dementia, Alzheimer's, any kind of cancer, renal failure, congestive heart failure, COPD, if they are not going to seek aggressive treatment, then they qualify for hospice. And your medications are covered. Any equipment you need is covered. The nurse, the CNA, wound care.
Can you share a moment with a hospice patient or a family member that has stayed with you through the years?
Probably my very first hospice patient. And he was very sharp in his mind. His body had just give out.
Okay.
And he knew my grandparents, so he was able to tell me stories about Papa whenever he was younger. Yes, which I did.
That's always nice.
Yes, which I did not know. He was able to tell me stories about that, and he was just a genuine soul. And whenever he was ready to go, he said, "I won't see you again," and he was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that has always stuck with me.
I had an old cousin that remembered my grandparents. He died, I guess, about 2 years ago. His name was Sam Parker, but he knew my grandparents, and so he would mention them, and I just enjoyed having someone bring up my grandparents. You know, It was nice to have someone just mention them. So, yeah.
He's a great man.
Yeah. You've had a lot of interests, so it's interesting going from hospice to food trucks to Airbnbs. So let's talk a little bit about the travel. We'll go back to the travel because we talked about that a little bit. What made you fall in love with Branson? Because I've been to Branson a few times, but there's things to do there, but it's not really the place that I'm drawn to. Maybe
it fit the criteria of being on a plane less than 2 hours from Houston to Springfield's an hour and 12 minutes.
Okay,
you can't beat a Nacogdoches if you're driving in that length of time.
Yeah,
driving, there's so much to see and do along the way.
Yeah,
and then when you get to Branson, if you want to see shows, there's plenty of that outdoor. The Ozarks in the fall is just as pretty as the New England country up that way. There is the atmosphere. It's a very Christian, they call it the Bible Belt Vegas.
Yeah, that's one good thing about it.
They have a lot of Christian values and the whole town and the community is led Christianity, and they are very huge on veterans. So I just, anything you want to do, and there's something always going on year round.
But it seems like at about 9 o'clock, the streets roll up.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. That's everything shut down then. You either get into a restaurant before a certain time or you wait until the next day.
The shows usually start at 8. So, you'll be on the streets by 10:30. Full Throttle came in last year and under a lot of restrictions, but they came into town and they stay open, I think, past 9 o'clock.
We did the Dixie Stampede. Is that right?
Yeah. Dolly Parton's?
Yes, we did that, and then we also did the boat ride. What's it called? The Dixie?
The one on Table Rock or the Duck?
The one that is the paddle wheel boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice trip.
It is. It's very nice.
And it was like a magic show with dinner cruise. I guess you can help people. Do you get them in connection with all these different activities if they book with you? Okay. It seems like that's one thing that you love. What do you love most about what do you enjoy most about hosting travelers?
The memories they make.
Okay. Do they leave you any notes?
Oh, yeah.
Do they?
They do.
Do you have like a guest book?
We do have a guest book.
Oh, that's cool.
Have a guest book, and sometimes it's their anniversary or birthday, or had one couple who the daughters were separated at birth, both were adopted out, and they had reunited there.
Oh,
so
that's an unforgettable guest.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. All right, so you love traveling historic sites. I saw a photo of you last week wearing some period costume. I thought about you because it was a hot day, and I thought I would hate to be wearing that in this heat. So where did your passion for history come from?
A teacher in high school, Mary Jo Havard. She was a great history teacher, and I just local Texas, and a little bit of American, not very much world.
What's your favorite historic site that you've traveled to?
Probably Gettysburg.
Did you go there as a destination, or was it just you went to do something else and you just? I mean,
Oh no,
it was a destination.
yeah.
That was the destination.
That was to go to Gettysburg.
Do you participate in any reenactments?
We do, yes.
Okay.
Civil War reenactments, and usually I am the field nurse on the Confederate side, and Scott he reenacts as well, but he will galvanize. So I mean, you have to have Union and you have to have Confederate, or you can't have the reenactment. So he will galvanize and go either side. And on Fridays, wherever the reenactments are, Fridays are field trip days, and it might be 3,000 to 5,000 kids come in.
Oh my goodness!
And
to learn about history,
to see the living history. And on those days, you have somebody making soap, somebody with a spinning wheel spinning, or a blacksmith, or the morgue, or you have everything period correct, like they would have.
Pretty gruesome period too, though. Yeah.
And on the field trips, the kids have to do the students have a scavenger hunt, and they have to be able to identify soldiers and then the nurses. They have to come to our station, and our clothing is different, our tools are different, everything like that. So it's really educational. The kids love it.
Do you think there are any misconceptions about these reenactments?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin does reenactments, but it's just they like to go out there and play soldier and
the Battle of
teach
San
people.
Jacinto.
But he's a history buff too.
The Battle of San Jacinto, that reenactment is great. We did not go to that one this year. We probably will next year.
That's a very important piece of history for Texas.
It's great. That one. Jefferson has one, Jefferson, Texas, and then Pleasant Hill in Louisiana.
That's you have energy for all these.
It's fun. It's fun. We do not anymore camp out at the camps.
Yeah,
we get a hotel.
Yeah, because they stay in like primitive tents sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And if we do that, I'm the camp cook, so you're up at 3:30, 4 o'clock cooking breakfast.
It's not getting any easier as we get older.
That's why we go to a hotel.
Is there a historical place that moved you emotionally when you visited it?
Probably Devil's Den at Gettysburg.
What is so special or significant about Devil's Den?
The battle itself.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Cross Keys, the Cross Keys battlefield, and the Louisiana Fighting Tigers, what they were able to do during the war.
Yeah. When you travel, what are you looking for just beyond sightseeing?
Churches. I like to find historic churches. Courthouses. I like to find those. And then cemeteries. I could be in a cemetery forever.
Really? Really? My only trips to cemeteries involve just going by to put flowers on my family members' graves. It's not a place I just go and hang out. Yeah. You like to go and read the tombstones?
So much history. Yeah, so much. You can learn about people and times. And then, there might be a mom, dad, and then 5 babies.
Oh, that's tragic.
Within 6 years. So,
something bad happened.
Yeah, something came through. A disease.
Do you ever go do research on any of them that you find?
Sometimes, yeah. And it will tell you if it was a disease.
What do you use to do research? Do you have any apps that you use, or
no? You can usually just start Googling.
Okay.
The county, the state, the county, the cemetery, the date, the name,
and then stuff will come up sometimes. If you could spend a week living in any era of American history, what would you choose?
That one's tough. Probably in the 1900s, it would probably be the 50s, because that's what Mom and Dad grew up in. And Dad had the 55. Mom still has it. And just the music they grew up to.
Some good music.
Seems like that was the era to be in.
Yeah. And men were still men and women were still women.
Definitely. Yes.
Feminine women, masculine men. Are there still places on your bucket list that you haven't seen yet? And what are they?
I do want to go to Scotland, Ireland, England.
Yeah.
We have family over there that has a Kirkham China company. And I have some of their china and have spoke to them, never met them. So I would like to go. We have a Kirkham Abbey over there as well. I'd like to go to the Abbey, meet the families, And I want to go to the Holy Land. I want to be baptized in the Jordan River.
Oh, you better get it done.
Well, I'm afraid to go right now.
Yeah, it's not the best time to go right now.
And then I want to go to, probably locally, is Kentucky Derby. That's on my bucket list.
Really? I think that's fallen out of popularity, though, in recent years. I don't know. It just seems like not as many people are posting about it. Or
Good. Maybe it'd be cheaper.
maybe it'd be cheaper. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, you have expensive taste, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
My bucket list would be, I want to go to Lake Como in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the place I'd like to go to.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Own one of those Italian villas. That would be great. But you can get those pretty cheap, but then you have to, like, spend a ton of money on them. Okay, so let's do personal reflections. Looking back over your life so far, what are you most proud of?
Most proud of, as far as personally, or
Yeah.
probably my kids,
You want to tell people who your kids are?
Rachel Oliver and Colby Arnold. And Rachel is a nurse, married to Jared. They have twins that are just precious, Jackson and River. And then Colby, he is athletic trainer and then has his own business on the side, Ink Slate.
Ink Slate. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the one where they do murals and things. They print them on the wall.
Print, yeah, it's not paint. It's
Yeah,
truly
it's printed on the wall.
on brick, glass, wood, any surface. It's amazing.
And Colby's the one that says he'll never have children. Is that right?
Colby,
He says that. I think he'll change his mind maybe one day.
I hope. But very, very proud of both of them. They have not given us any trouble, both successful, and just proud of them.
What do you hope people take away most after they meet you?
Probably, gosh, I don't know. I am who I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you take from me?
Probably that you're kind and you're fun and that you don't say no to challenges.
Yeah.
Just like I said in the beginning, you're like, oh, yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
What brings you peace these days?
You know what? Whenever you're younger, you hear the saying, less is more.
Uh-huh.
And you think, that makes no sense. The older you get, makes total sense.
Yeah.
So I think just being less, you
Yeah.
know. I say not being involved in things, yet I'm involved, but
Yeah.
you get to pick and choose.
Yeah.
In what you want to be involved in, not
Yeah.
what you have to be involved in.
Yeah. Less obligation. So we end these interviews with rapid fires. They're just fun ones. You just come up with the first thing that comes to mind, okay?
Okay.
Mountains or beaches?
Oh, mountains.
Favorite road trip snack?
M&M's.
Peanut or plain?
Oh, plain.
Okay. One historic site everyone should visit?
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, that's a good one. I figured you'd say the Sanderson Monument since it's local, but yeah. Early bird or night owl?
Early.
Favorite comfort food?
Chocolate cake with chocolate icing.
A song that always makes you smile?
You Are My Sunshine.
Oh, that's cute. Most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Certified scuba dive.
That was fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite small town?
Favorite small town? Probably Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Really? You like that one? A lot of history there.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't running a business, what would you be doing?
Probably teaching, because I have my teaching certification too, so I'd probably still be in the classroom.
Favorite family tradition?
Christmas Eve at Mom's.
Okay. One word your friends would use to describe you?
I don't know. Adventurous.
What's one thing you still want to accomplish?
I guess, I don't know.
You can't think of
I
anything?
can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Watch the babies grow up.
Watch the baby. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a big one. You want to be around to see your babies grow
Watch
up.
the grandkids grow up, see them graduate, be saved, and see them graduate.
Be saved is a big one. Yeah, you want your grandchildren to go to heaven.
It's the only thing you can take with you.
Oh, it is. A historical, this is the last question. A historical figure you would love to have dinner with?
Historical, Queen Elizabeth, Elvis Presley, or George Washington.
Oh, that's varied. Okay. I thought you'd say Jesus, maybe even. Yeah. But that's a big...
Well, I'll eat with him one day.
You'll eat with him one day. And maybe some of the other ones will be there.
That's right. Maybe so.
Well, thank you for joining me today, Kim. I hope you've enjoyed it. She was a little worried about the interview. She was like, oh, gosh. But I think it's fun, and I think that her story reminds us that life doesn't have to fit neatly into one box. From hospice care to food trucks, from Airbnbs to historic adventures across the country, Kim has built a life fueled by compassion, curiosity, courage, and a willingness to embrace opportunity. So I want to thank you all for joining us. And Kim, thank you for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you to the listeners for joining in for another episode of Headlines and Heartlines. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.